All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to break down how to successfully implement a customer relationship management system, a CRM. And we're using the handbook CRM Implementation Made easy as our guide to give you a clear, straightforward plan. So here's the big question, right? It's the one that probably keeps a lot of business owners up at night. You're about to invest a whole lot of time and money into this amazing tool, but there's always that nagging fear. What if it fails? And that fear isn't crazy. The failure rates can be surprisingly high.
And you can see why. The path is just littered with potential problems. The technical stuff alone is a lot, from picking the right software in a super crowded market to that nerve-wracking process of moving all your precious data. But honestly, the biggest hurdles are almost always the human ones. Actually getting your team to buy in and use the thing every single day.
But hey, don't worry. We've got a roadmap for you. We're going to walk through this whole thing in 4 parts. We'll start with picking the right tool. Then we'll get into building the technical side of things. Then focus on winning over your team. And finally, making sure it's a success for years to come.
First up, part 1, choosing your perfect CRM. This is all about laying a super solid foundation. Seriously, if you nail this part, everything that comes after it gets so much easier.
Okay, so the first thing you have to understand is that not all CRMs are created equal. Not even close. It really comes down to your main goal. Are you focused on automating all those daily tasks in sales and marketing? Then you need an operational CRM. Are you a data nerd who loves digging into trends and making predictions? Well, that's an analytical CRM. Or is your biggest headache just getting all your different teams to talk to each other? Then a collaborative CRM is going to be your best friend. And here's the game plan for picking one. You start with your goals, then you list out your absolute must-have features. And please use those free trials. But step 4, that's the secret sauce. Get feedback from the actual people who are going to be living in the software day in and day out. And finally, think ahead. Pick a system that can grow with you, not one you're going to outgrow in 12 months. So now that we've made our choice, it's time to move to part 2, building your CRM engine. We've got the blueprint, and now we're going to roll up our sleeves and get into the technical setup.
Data migration. It just sounds scary, doesn't it? But really, it's a manageable 6-step process. The most critical steps here are number 2, cleaning your data, because the saying, garbage in, garbage out, and number 5, running a small test first. Trust me, that one little step can save you from a complete nightmare down the road.
Now, what's really cool is how this shows your CRM shouldn't be off on its own little island. It needs to be the central hub, the command center of your business. When you integrate it with your email, your accounting software, your help desk, that's when it stops being just a database and becomes this powerful engine that really fuels your growth.
Okay, we've built the engine. Now for what is, I would argue, the most important part of this whole thing. Part 3, winning over your team. This is all about that critical human factor.
This says it all. You can have the most expensive, feature-packed CRM on the planet, but if your team doesn't use it, or they don't use it the right way, it's basically worthless. The return on your investment is directly 100% tied to people actually adopting it.
So how do you win them over? Well, if they're resistant, you have to show them how it makes their job easier, not harder. If they seem overwhelmed, just start simple. You can roll out the advanced stuff later. And I absolutely love this idea of appointing CRM champions. You find those enthusiastic users and let them help motivate everyone else.
And look, effective training isn't just showing off features in a slideshow. It's about building a real plan around the kind of situations your team deals with every day. The real breakthrough happens when they get hands-on practice, solving actual problems. And remember, launch day is not the end. Real mastery comes from having great ongoing support. And that brings us to our final section, part 4, achieving long-term success. The launch isn't the finish line. It's really just the starting line. Now it's all about continuous improvement. You have to know if it's actually working, right? And you do that by measuring what matters. Is your sales cycle, the time it takes to close a deal, getting shorter? Are you converting more leads? And maybe the most important metric of all is that CRM usage rate. If your team is in there, actively using it every single day, that's a huge sign you're on the right track.
Finally, let's talk about the common traps and how to sidestep them. The first one is a biggie, ignoring user feedback. Don't do it. Second, never ever neglect your data quality. Keeping it clean is an ongoing chore, not a one-time thing. And third, resist that urge to overcomplicate the system with every feature under the sun. A simple tool that solves your core problems is always better than a complex one that nobody uses.
So we end with this. You can have the perfect technology, the cleanest data, and the slickest automations. But success, it all comes down to one simple, powerful question. Your CRM is ready. Is your team?